passports, Canadian passports, and British passports. Located in the Valmo Building in Castries, the Rainwalk Mall, and upstairs Chanel's Pizza in
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we're about to kick off. This is written for Radio Land, all right? And we're in. Good morning.
Rainwalk Mall, 572-1359. WhatsApp us at 285-2359 or 285-1774.
All right, and here we go. Good morning to those of you logged in already, those of you who are about to get in, those of you who are going to be here a little later on, thinking that I'm here and you start speaking to me and you get upset at me for not answering you. Good morning. All right, this morning I'm going to try my best to not not stay so long, all right, because I want to just get it and get out. All right, I have a few things to do. Bonjour, Gail. I'll shout out to you as usual. If we get disconnected at some point, for those of you who are live on Facebook, we're gonna get reconnected. All right, just stay there or refresh, whatever it is, we're gonna get reconnected. All right, Mandy Mongrel, good morning to you. Good morning to everybody logged in. Just good morning, Pringles. Happy and a blessed Tuesday to you, and happy and blessed Tuesday to you too. All right. This morning, well, first things first. You see me, beard and hair and that kind of thing. Let me tell you what's going on. I am very fond of gray, and and my. I wanted so much. I want so much to see my grays popping out and all of that. And you know, the thing just refused to come. Like my grays struggling. They're really struggling to come out and push out. So I just wanted to see them for a little while before I go bald again and all of that. You know, so bear with me if you see a little shall I say troops? You know, bear with me if you see a little gray. You know, I'm so happy to see some gray hair on me. So you know, I'm not getting gray. I don't know why, and I've been I even said, I reach as far as saying I'm going to dye my hair and stuff. Okay, so bear with me, and if you see a little gray, point it out. I'm loving it. All right. Someone says she'll send me some poor more. I'm not bragging. It's the truth. This is just what it is. So I don't know why people would dye their gray. I absolutely love gray. I think it makes me look like a gentleman or frapla fidi. Anyway, yeah, guys. This morning, I really wanted to touch on something that pissed me off last evening. But I'm choosing not to do it at this moment. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't see myself. Don't ask me what just happened, people. Just don't ask me what just happened. Don't ask me what is happening in the first place. I do not know. Okay? My system is falling apart. And I want to fix it, but I can't with your hair. Okay? I really can't. As a matter of fact, I may be able to, but you all may see some kind of craziness happening. All right? So get ready for the craziness that's about to happen. You may see the camera turning upside down and all kind of, hey, dumb bet, what is it? Camera. So this is my disclaimer here. You will see things you're probably not even supposed to see. Let me see if I'm appropriate. Anyway, hold on. I'm about to drop this. You ready? Go. There we go. And just like that, I'm back. Just like that, I'm back. I'm back in the spirit. And I hope that what just happened doesn't happen again. Don't ask me why it did, but it did. All right. And if you can still hear me, that is a plus for you and me. Can you? Oh, I'm the one doing this. I'm the one making a mess of everything this morning, guys. So bear with me. I am the one making that mess here this morning. All right. I'm dropping us again. Okay, yeah, I'm the one making that mess of us this morning. I don't know if I should just end this and come back, because all of that you all will be seeing later on and saying, Sasa, you all be criticizing me. I know you all. I know you all. You all will be criticizing me. If this drops again, I'm deleting the whole video. Remember me telling you all that. Not me all taking for Bobby show. Well, some of you all probably done. I would be laughing. So I don't know about you all. I would be laughing. Anyway, guys. Here goes. I was saying, I do not know that I would be professional enough and that I'm about to show. I don't know that I would be professional enough. I don't know that I would be able to handle it properly. Or I don't know that I would not say certain things that's still on my chest from last evening. It has everything to do with customer service, some level of customer service that I experienced last night. It was rotten in every sense of the word. And I'm choosing this morning to say nothing about it, because anything I say this morning will not come out right. I will not be giving advice. I will be speaking from a place of anger, and I'm not going to do that. All right? Not this morning. Okay? So I chose to bring you into my business and tell you about a conversation I was having with a brother of mine. And he said to me, and one of the things, in our conversation, he said, we were speaking about someone. I said, boy, trust me, if I know Down was like that, I trust in Nan so much and all of that. And I said to him, and my exact words, bro, you always have to be careful of who you let in. He said to me, nah, but bro, all the time the man was good, and that's the argument right there. And then I cool, and then down. I said again, bro, morning Tizzle, you always have to be careful of who you let in. Bless up, Ravi. Okay? I said that. And he paused, and he said, boy, truth, eh? You're right. Truth, you're right. All right? And I said, yeah, I know I am, because many times I got hit with the same thing. You always have to be very selective about who you bring into your life. All right? And it's through experience. No, it's not about trusting no one, Les. It is through experience. All right? I have become very selective about relationships that I have, friends around me, people that I interact with, people I let in on a daily basis, and not just let into my life and, all to know all the nitty-gritty, just people you let in general, people you open your mouth to, people you tell your plans, people you say things to, people you speak positive to, and they bring it back as a negative, people you just don't want to take a negative from them and drag it into your life. Okay? You have to be very selective. Sometimes you believe in your mind, you're very positive, and you have all that positivity to put out there and all of that, and you actually giving that positive, you bringing it out to the wrong individual. Okay? Ever notice some people, when you're around them, you're very uneasy because, everything, their life is always, upside down, and everything is a negative, and they can't see a positive in anything, and everything is supposed to be wrong, and everything is this, and everything is that. Those are people you really want to stay away from. And sometimes you feel like you can help the world, but trust me, you can't help everyone. Wendy, good morning. Shelby, good morning. Boss Lady Anne-Marie, good morning. You cannot help everyone. And I thought that whole Superman thing, I honestly thought sometimes, boy, you know what? I can help that one, and I can help that one, I can help that one. Sometimes they drag you with them. Sometimes you You really don't want to be sucked into that abyss. You don't want to be there and be part of the negativity. It really drains your positive energy, Heidi Morning. It drains your positive energy. And some people ask, but how do you know who's good and who's bad? I believe in giving everybody a clean slate. I believe in listening. But not because I gave you a clean slate. It means you jumped in my life and you're called a family. And I've said to you guys, I don't own friends. You're either an acquaintance or you family. And that's it. That's it. There's a very thin line, okay? When I let you in, it means I trust you. It means you've shown me that I can keep you. And it means I am investing in you. All right? And what am I investing in you? All right? Somebody says, brother, sorry to say, people who only see the wrong things and let that feed their energy, I try to stay away from them. Like you said, that drains you. I need my energy for the people I love. And it's true, you know. And I was saying, what I do is I invest in you. I invest me. I invest my love. I invest my time. And that makes me vulnerable. If I consider you family and I bring you in to a place where I can say things to you, it makes me vulnerable. And if you are going to make yourself vulnerable to anyone, it must be someone you can trust. It must be someone you know you can trust with your life. And it's not many people I know that will run across a bullet for you. Sometimes your own family won't, your children won't. Okay? And I said it to you before. I said it to you before. Okay? Do not put the burden on others of obligation. Because I am doing for you, you must do for me. No, this is not the way. So if you're going to go in and all in, this is at your own risk. Okay? You're doing this at your own risk. So before you jump in and give your all at your own risk, here is what you do. So good morning, D, good morning. Here is what you do. You do some interviewing. You do some investigating. And many times people don't want to get that. You do an interview before a relationship. And when I talk about, not because you're looking for a life partner, you're looking for friends, you're looking for family. You want to bring people in and be sure that whoever you let into your circle, they're bringing something positive. And something positive doesn't have to be financial gain. It doesn't have to be no. It's something that they add into your life. Whether it's some spiritual aspect, whether it's some love, whether it's some upliftment, something. You better be letting someone in who's going to contribute positively to your life. Interview that individual. And guess what? Some people, they come in and they interview well. You ever see people interviewing for a job? And when they get in there, they know every single thing to say until they get into the workplace. And they're being tested and they really don't know what to do. They really cannot get into it and decide, hey, let me tell you, this is what I can do, and this is what, and they can't show initiative because they're out. They're going into deep waters. I love you, boss. It's just you have said stuff that I've never ever divulged because I always saw the good in you. I just love this human and trust me. He wasn't always easy to love. And I love you for that, boss lady. And she right there, she's speaking the truth. All right. And I've said it to people. I've said to you guys, sometimes things that worked for me may not work for you because I was not always that. And I am still a work in progress. And I'm making no bones about it. I'm making no excuses for who I am. I am just trying to become a better person. And if the people around you cannot see that, and if the people around you see, that's how you get. And Mimi, that's you now. And all of that. this is not who you want in your life. If they cannot see the good in you before bringing out all the negative and all the memories, that's not who you want in your life. And I was saying, some people, they interview well. Some people come in and they tell you what they think you want to hear or what they know you need at the time. They know you need that. I'm going to be there. That's what you need to hear. Let me tell you what you do when you carry out an interview. Look at their circle. You see, many times we interview just the individual, but what you need to do is interview their friends who are not your friends. You need to see where they hang, where you don't hang. You need to see what they do that you are not going to get involved in. And the minute you realize, in order for you to be that person's friend, you must be in a place that makes you uncomfortable 24/7. Get out of there. This is not for you. Careful who you let in. If they're friends, if they have to adjust and become two different people just because they're aiming to please you or get on your good side, but still be with another side, make it easy on them and also on you by extension. Let that friendship go. I'm serious. We have many people out there who are frustrated living this double life where I have to be your friend and I have to be your friend, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to okay, when I'm with you, I'm gonna be this religious person. I'm gonna be all that, but when I'm with them, I criticize what you do. All right, and I say on that end that this is madness. Free up that person. Let them go. Keep your distance. If you know you can't do it, keep your distance. And I always say to you, if you find it hard when somebody picks up the phone and calls you and you look at your phone and you're thinking, and you're not sad, you're not in a bad place. It's not that you're overwhelmed and you can't talk to your friend right now. You're thinking, what? What do you want now? The minute you have to do that, people, this is a hard friendship. This is a hard friendship. But you there? This is something you have to work too hard to keep together. And friendship should not be hard work. It should come naturally. Somebody says these are people that are around for their personal gain, playing both sides of the fence. Be wary of them. And it's real. It is real. Jen said it is so true. A great lesson. Wishing you a beautiful day. Salutations from Montreal. Thank you. I appreciate you, Jeanette. And it is real. You know, sometimes we put unnecessary stress on ourselves and on others. We go out there and we decide, here's what we're going to do. If I'm going to do that for you, then here's what. You're going to have to drop this one and drop that one. Why force somebody out of a relationship? Why force somebody out of that place that they want to be so much just because they have to do what you have to? This is a you problem, not them. Not them. Careful who you tell your plans. Careful who you tell your life's plans. Careful who you talk about your relationship with. Going morning, my soul. The Neil morning, bro. All right. Careful who you share information with. Those same ones. You see, I have this little philosophy. There are certain people. Amen, Wendell. He says the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I have this little thing. There are certain people that I know. I know their strengths and I know their weaknesses. And because they are close to me, some of them, I know what I can give them and what I cannot give them. And the minute I give them something that is too much for them to carry, that is my problem. Okay, it is not a situation where they're the ones asking for it. I'm giving it to them. So what I decided, there are certain people that are just cool. We have fun, we chill. And that's just what they're there for. And I just don't tell them my deepest, darkest secrets. And I just don't tell them when I'm hurting. And I just don't tell them my plans. And I just don't tell them my next move. And then I just decide when you come back and say, man, all that was going on, it was a surprise. That's it. Because I know in their heart of hearts, they're not malicious individuals. However, what I've realized is that they sometimes find it too much to carry your load, so they must offload it. So there is a friend that they really love, that friend that they trust a little more than you. And they go back and they say to that friend, don't tell anyone. It's you I telling that, don't tell anybody. But here's what. You'll never believe so and so. And it's not their fault. This is just who they are. It is your fault that you did not interview that individual properly. You were not thorough enough. You did not take that individual and do a background check. And some people might be saying, but if that's your friend, why you do a damn well background check. Do a check to save you and save that individual stress later on. Do a background check, and then when you get all the information you need, sit down with yourself and decide, is that something I can take on? Is that something that I'm willing to take on? Because when you take it on, you must understand that, hey, I'm not just taking this on my own terms. I cannot come in and try to change you. I am not going to come in and try to change you. I am taking this on because I am willing to accept that this is who you are. Many times we enter relationships, we enter little friendships, and we decide, you know what, boy, I'm going to change that person because I know that don't try to do this. This in itself is a problem. Don't try to do it. All right, if you are going to get somebody into your life, if you're going to allow somebody into your dot, I think I said it to you guys before, my circle Salah called dot. Not too many people in there. I'm telling you, in the grand scheme of things, not too many people in my dot. And if I'm going to let you in, I must be willing to accept what you're bringing. And if I'm thorough with my interview, and if I know what I'm looking for, and if I've done my due diligence, and I let you in, it is now up to me to accept what you came in with. And if this is not what you want to do, come up with an agreement. It's real. You don't want to come up with an agreement and you just want to accept it. That's on you. Come up with an agreement. Here is what it is. I'm entering a relationship with you. I expect after that time, this is what is going to happen. And I expect after this time, this is what we are going to do. And this is what we are going to do. Can you hang? Some of them will be dishonest. It is up to you to decide. Put timelines. Put timelines. Craig, morning, bro. Talk about it. Sometimes we enter relationships and friendships. And when we enter those things, we make mistakes too. We felt like we were thorough. And then somewhere along the line, something is wrong. and we can't accept it anymore, what we thought we could have accepted, have a conversation. Don't start getting like the devil first. Nah. Have a conversation. Many times we decide, oh, you're doing that, and we had said that, but I don't like that anymore, and I'm going to go astray, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, so you get the point, and that, oh, you're not talking to me the way I expected it would happen, and then you go and you decide you're going to do this, you're not doing what I'm doing, and then you go and you decide this is what is going to happen, and that is what you're going to do. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is on you. Larry Morning. This is on you. If you decide it is not going as planned, so you're going to turn to the devil. You're the devil. That's on you. Nobody did it but you, because you chose that end. Again, be careful who you let in. Now, the question is, how do you know who to let in after an interview? How do you know those are qualities you're going to accept? And those are qualities that you can work with. And those are people you can let in. And that's the one you can talk to. And how do you know? It's easy, you know. First, you must know yourself. Can I end this real talk now? I can end this real talk now. The point is out. In order to have a good friend, and I want to say it properly, in order to have somebody that you can trust, in order to have somebody that you can live with, you must first spend time with you. I'm done. You must spend time with you. You must get to know you. Because how can you know what you like if you've not spent time with you? Magdalene, thank you. You can't know. How do you know what they should give you if you don't know what you like? If you don't know what you will expect? Many people are afraid to spend time with themselves. Many people are afraid to have those hard conversations with themselves. I am wrong. Was I wrong? Did I do that? Do I like this? Am I willing to accept this? Is that what I want? Will it get better? Do I have to do some change in myself? Because I mean, after all, I'm only human. I make mistakes. I have to apologize. I get hurt. And I hurt people too. I may not say the right things all the time. Sometimes I want to justify my actions even though I know I'm wrong. Do I need to change that? Do I need to be a better friend to the persons I bring into my life? Do I need to be a better partner? Because I make mistakes and I need to learn how to fix mistakes and not justify those things. Do I need to do that? Sometimes the culprit is you. Careful who you bring in to your mess. Sometimes the culprit is, oh, I've been the culprit. I'm telling you all that. Where I feel like, oh, don't worry, I'm healed, I'm all right. And you're in there. You're in my mess because I can't trust. Because I've been there before. Because I've been hurt. And this right there is a red flag. And sometimes a little white flag you put in a peace, 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 peace. But all I'm seeing is red because I'm angry. Some of you need to work on you first. Yeah. Ask yourself, if I was looking for a friend, would I be my friend? You can't lie to you. Real. Ask yourself, if I was looking for a good friend, would I be my friend? Would I like me? All right. Would I want to be in my circle? And then, when you ask yourself some of the hard questions, am I easy to deal with? Do I handle things properly? Be honest with you. You can lie to yourself if you want, it wouldn't improve. Be honest. Am I easy to deal with? Let me tell you all, I was not very easy to deal with. Sometimes I'm still not very easy to deal with. Like I tell you, I said something to somebody and said, sometimes I am an acquired taste. I'm telling you all, sometimes I am not the easiest person to deal with. I've recognized that. And so, what I've done is I've tried to improve. All right? I've tried to put things together. And it is okay to admit sometimes. Careful who you're admitting it to, because sometimes they'll use it as a weapon. Check out. Anyway, I was saying, it is okay to admit sometimes, you know, hey, I need help. I need let me tell you, my girl, listen, I need help. I need help to navigate this situation. I'm not good at it. I'm sorry. Help me. It is okay to do that. Okay? It is okay to be uncomfortable sometimes. And it's okay to retreat. And like I said to you guys this morning, I really wanted to come out to speak on some terrible customer service that I received from a business. And y'all know me, ain't nobody scaring me. All right, y'all know that by now. But the reality of the situation is the business owner has no idea of the stupidness. You know, I did contact the business owner and the person was appalled. She's really upset. But hey, you know, and the reality of the situation is I knew that I was not in a good enough place to handle this situation nicely. To the point where I just left the place. When I got that treatment, I left the place and they were quite shocked when I left. I never said a word. I just left. They saw the look of disappointment. They knew what they were doing and I left. So sure enough, when the owner goes to them today, they will know it's me, and I make no bones about it. I said, you can let them know that I was the one who complained. All right? But I knew that I would not be able to come here and maintain my cool and not let them have it and let a lot of people have it in the process, because I'm still not comfortable with the situation. So what did I do? I pulled back. And again, I may not do that all the time. And this is the part that I said to you guys, it's a work in progress. Because I am fine making mistakes. Before, I felt that mistakes meant that I was a failure. When I chose friends, when I had relationships, when you fail, when something goes wrong and you make a mistake, and this is a lesson, man. This is life. You know, I've always said to my children, and they can tell you, thing about that is when I pull them up, I pull them up from the beginning to the bending. The beginning is the first one, the bending is the last one. She don't know if she's 13 or 21. All right, so yeah, I pull them up. All right, and I say to them, own up. If you made a mistake, own up. I made a mistake. All right, it's not about the mistake. It's about the recovery. What are you going to do to fix it? What are you going to do to speak to the people that you've hurt? What are you going to do to mend some fences? All right. What are you going to do? That's the key here. What lesson did you learn? That's the key right here. The lessons I've learned is one, I am not letting just about anybody in. Two, I am not letting just about anybody in. And three, refer to number one. That is a big lesson right there. Enough said. I think you get the message. Interview the individuals. Spend some time with yourself. Do not put too much of a burden on people you believe can't handle it. Keep some to yourself. Careful who you put things out to, because at the end of the day, they will not have anything you didn't give to them. All right? Careful who you let in. And you be a friend to yourself before being a friend to others. See what you can tolerate. See what you can work with. See what you're willing to spend your life with. And then, when they're coming in, tell them. Do not leave it for them to figure out. Some things they will make one or two mistakes, but give them the majority. Don't let them come in to make mistakes so that you blame them later. That's on you. Have a conversation. This is what I like. This is what I would like. This is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm doing. This is what I will not tolerate at all. This is where this is what I want for us. If anything happens, it's on them now. Okay? That's all there is to it. I appreciate you guys. Check for yourselves. Careful who you let in. And the negativity, don't feel bad about staying away from it. You can't solve everybody's problem. I promise you that. Some people, instead of letting them drain your energy, let them know that you have your own stress to handle. And step away for a while. It is okay sometimes to take a vacation from certain people. Do that and watch everything fall in place. Alright? You can always follow us on our Instagram at Vibe Radio, VYBERADIO. Alright? Like I always say, you guys can share this one. Don't share this one. At least one or two of you can relate and can learn from it. That right there is important to me. Just learn. Appreciate it. Share it with some friends. Don't share the video, share the knowledge. It is important. Alright, if you don't want to share the video, neither and all that. Okay guys, don't forget Real Talk is brought to you with the kind compliments of Caribbean Metals Limited, the Travel and Leisure Center, Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited, and Sea Island Cotton Shop. Also, let me direct you guys to our Battle Paintball SLU on Instagram and Facebook. I want you guys to check it out, like it, follow it. That one you can share and get a chance to come do Battle Paintball with us. Okay, so it's at Battle Paintball SLU. That's on Instagram and Facebook. All right, BATTLEPAINTBALLSLU. Look at me. All right, so Battle Paintball SLU on Instagram and Facebook. Go ahead, check it out, like it, follow it, take part, share it with your friends, have them join us, and you and your friends can play for free. All right, that's my free advertising here. You guys have a wonderful and blessed day. I want to speak to you guys again. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, I'm out.